What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and start off right away. If you are brand new to go to I'm already like slurring my words. If you are brand new to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, comment down below. Today we're going to be talking about the whole entire sentiment of the market. Pepe is pumping. It looks like the whole entire cryptocurrency market is now pumping a bit more. Big massive news today. Today is the FOMC meeting today. But before I do go ahead and get started, let me go ahead and double check that I am currently live at the moment. So give me about 1 second just to go ahead and double confirm. And it looks like we are live. So welcome everybody to the channel. Let me go ahead and lower the music a little bit more. What is today? Today's either going to be a happy Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, or a wonderful Thursday. Today I'm having a great day so far. Had a really good killer workout today at the gym, and I'm feeling very, very energetic and pumped. And also the fact that I just looked at the market and I'm like, snap, like everything is pumping. You know, I was literally bearish for the last couple of days, and I still kind of am. You know, the really most important factor that we really need to go ahead and look at is looking at how the FOMC meeting is going to be today. But even just that alone, with how the market is currently reacting, tells me that a lot of people are very bullish of this market. And I've been talking about Hoppy token for the last couple days. I told everybody that I was expecting a pump coming very soon, and look, everyone, it looks like it's currently happening. We were literally at 1 point something million market cap, currently at 2. What is it at? I just lost it. 2.13. We're literally at 2.19. So 2.13 million market cap at the moment right now. It looks like everywhere in the market it's currently pumping. I did mention that I do see Hoppy hitting over a 12, for sure, over a 12 million market cap. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is a live stream, so I can't just end the video. Apologize for that. Alright, sorry about that. I had to just go ahead and mute all my notifications. Hopefully there's no more notifications. So let's go back into what I was talking about. It looks like the whole entire market is pumping currently at the moment. One of the biggest ones being on our watch list is Hoppy. Hoppy's up over about 66%. It was at like 99, I believe, a couple of minutes ago, but it's DeFi, you know, it pumps and then it dumps very quick. There is being some selling action right now, but I did mention that a very critical area of support was for us to go ahead and see some movement and some volume. So it does look like volume is being pushed to the upside right now, so that's a very good sign. And full-on confirmation would be for us to go ahead and break above this purple square right here, so just be on the lookout for that. Obviously this would be a really good nice position getting down here. If you did buy a position, you were probably up over 80 to 90% of your position, and we could be seeing a pump push into the upside very soon. And this would be very important area of resistance to break is this purple square right now before we could go ahead and see all-time highs. But I do believe at its all-time high it was at 12 million market cap, so I do believe personally, in my opinion, that this token could go ahead and surpass the 12 million market cap, possibly even hitting, in my opinion, close to 50 million market cap, maybe even 80 million market cap would be very possible. And like I mentioned, this token does tend to move a lot with Pepe 2.0. So if you are a supporter of Pepe 2.0, go ahead and make sure to check out this project. You know, I'm not being paid by any of these projects. These are just solely my personal opinion, and obviously none of this is financial advice. But another one on our list that is doing really well, and I've been calling this out literally on all of our live streams in the last couple days. I've been literally making videos about this. In my opinion, very undervalued project, and the token is called Gary. We have over 41% for the day. Nice little pump to the upside. Nice little pump to the upside. Looking at the 4 hourly, I did mention that a very critical area that we needed to break to go ahead and get a full-on confirmation that we will be pumping even higher was breaking this cup and handle formation and holding on to this support, and it looks like we obviously did break through. So it looks like volume is slowly picking up. Obviously this is a still high risk, high reward type of play, so I'll just be very cautious about this one. But looking at the daily chart, we do see that we have broken that nice area of support, our previous support. So it is looking extremely bullish. We could go ahead and just continue to have multiple legs up. I did mention that why I was also bullish was not just from the pattern itself, but I was also bullish considering the fact that they will be coming out with, I believe, either a new website or something in August. They haven't fully announced it. We'll go ahead and take a look at it right now, and we'll go ahead and double confirm that. But I don't think they mention it on their on anywhere. I'm not sure if I'm assuming or I don't know, but I know they're doing something. I could have sworn I read something that they were coming out with. And if you actually do use Twitter, go ahead and follow my Twitter, ALTCOIN John. I do post, my daily ideas, what's going through my head on this channel or Twitter page. So definitely go ahead and follow me if you follow any of the projects that we talk about or anything that's going on in crypto space. I do tend to tweet a lot and retweet a lot of things. So definitely go ahead and smash a follow button for me. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Where was it? Right here. So 801.23, 10 UTC. It just says attention. So we don't know what will be going on. It could be a Telegram coming. It could be a new website. I don't know. We definitely will have to be waiting for that. But I think that is one of the other reasons why we will be pumping very soon, even higher on Gary. I think possibility, in my opinion, a market cap of a total of anywhere between, I would say, $1 million to $3 million is very doable. 10 million, it is doable, but we just need more, obviously more holders and a community pushing up higher. But I think realistically, close to $1 million market cap to 3 million is very possible, especially if all the memes and the whole entire crypto market starts to go ahead and push the upside. Welcome, Soul. Thanks for the coffee. So let's go straight back into it. So yeah, so Gary's looking extremely bullish. Like I said, high risk, high reward. But I did mention the liquidity is locked for 8 months, which is not bad, and contract is renounced. So if anything was to go ahead and happen and the development gets abandoned and no one pushes Gary anymore, the project can still go on as long as the community is willing to go ahead and push the project themselves. But I've been calling this one out for a while, so hopefully a lot of you have jumped into this project and are enjoying some nice profits. Right now, it is still a good area to go ahead and jump in, but I would definitely like to go ahead and see if we could retrace. You probably could go ahead and catch this a little bit lower at the 3.39 area. If you could go ahead and catch that low, that could be, a good buying opportunity. But if you don't want to time the market, I would just say just slowly go in, throw in $100, $50, and then as it starts to go up, and you see more bullish momentum, then that's when you start adding a little bit more to your bag. And that is just solely my opinion. That's what I would do moving forward. But yeah, Gary's looking very nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at, see, now we're back at Hoppy at over 81%. So congratulations to all of you. I will be adding more to my bag on this as well. PEPE 2.0. So everybody's here obviously for PEPE 2.0, right? But the reason why I mentioned those projects is because you also have to go ahead and be well diversified with all these other projects, and now you're able to capitalize on multiple projects. For example, if you have $300 or $500 or $1,000 to invest, it's always good to go ahead and spread out your monies in different projects, maybe $100 here, $50 here, whatever the case is. Learn from my mistake. I've gone all in on a lot of projects, and for the most time it doesn't always end well due to the fact that not only do I not take profits, but also the fact that when I do take profits, I sometimes exit my whole entire complete bag and I'm already out. Or sometimes I'm tied into a project because I'm down 80 to 90% and I can't go ahead and invest in other opportunities because I'm fully invested in one project and I don't have any liquid cash around. So I would suggest moving forward, if you do go ahead and do, you know, $1,000 to go ahead and trade any of these memes, I suggest, unless you're swing trading and you know how to time the market, get in 2x, whatever the case is. But if you're not, I would just suggest slowly buy into a lot of these projects, because right now I'm only literally in PEPE 2.0, Gary, and Hobby, and I really wish to be in Pepe Gains, Beep, well, pretty much all these tokens right here that you see on my watch list, I want to go ahead and jump into. So, and right now, obviously at first I was heavily invested into Pepe 2.0, but now I'm able to jump into multiple projects. So now moving forward, you know, hopefully by end of this week or starting the new month, I'll be able to add onto new positions, not only my existing positions, but also to the new positions that I've been looking at. For example, Pepe Gains. Pepe is a really good one. I think we can still see like another additional 7 to 10x. I would say Pepe is like more of the safer play considered compared to all these other ones. But also, you know, not missing out on these other projects that might be pumping as well. So that is just my opinion. Like I said, we still are in a critical area of support, in my opinion, with Pepe 2.0. We obviously need to go ahead and push to this green square right here. For all those who are going to be asking when moon, well, when moon's going to happen is once we break this green square. So in order for us to when moon, it will be breaking this green square right here. So just keep that in mind. Looking at the 4 hourly, it does look like it had a little retracement and we could be pushing to the upside. To me, it does look like a cup and handle pattern forming. You guys know with the cup and handle patterns, I literally always call them out. I called them out on Bitcoin. I called them out on Pepe 2.0 before it did a 10x plus. I called it on Gary, the token that we just spoke about right now, that I've been pushing in the last couple of days, telling everybody to check out. Usually when these patterns come out, they're very, very, you know, bullish indicators that there's momentum of the market willing to go ahead and push to the upside. There's more buying pressure instead of selling pressure. So it does look like volume slightly picking up. So looking at the 4 hourly, it does look pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the daily real quick. So looking at the daily, obviously the day's not over with, so we can't get a full-on confirmation of what is currently going on. But yesterday we did end with a green day. So the goal would be to go ahead and just show some momentum to the upside and at least try to push a little bit higher than before, or if not, at least enter into this green square. So that's what I would be looking for, looking at the daily. We were at 12 million market cap a couple minutes or hours ago, if I'm not mistaken. We're down to 10.76 million. This might be the bottom. In order to go ahead and get a full-on confirmation of that being the bottom, we do need the weekly to go ahead and end green. And one of the biggest news right now is the FOMC meeting. We really need to go ahead and get positive news for the crypto market overall to react very well. But looking at the meme space by its own, it looks like it's reacting really, really good at the moment. So that is a good sign for us, definitely. Let's go ahead and take a look at Harry Potter Sonic Obama Inu. So taking a look at Harry Potter Sonic Obama Inu, it has been trending massively. I did not expect this massive pump to the upside. We're up over 150%. And I think it will continue to push up higher. I think it could still probably make another additional 60 to 80% pump. So be on the lookout for that. Me personally, I feel like I kind of missed the boat on this. It's currently at an 88.65 million market cap with only 7.93 thousand holders. So very strong community. I literally called out this project around this end right here. And like I said, that's what happens when you're overly invested in projects, right? Sometimes you forget, sometimes you just don't throw in money. So sometimes it's better to just have money in different projects. That way, you just kind of leave it, kind of forget it, and then when there's news, it pumps, and then you're like, oh snap, I'm up 150x. Like this thing pumped over 4,000%, which is about a 40x if I'm not mistaken, or maybe even a 400%, something like that. Something ridiculous, I'll tell you that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cryptocurrency market overall. I like to go ahead and take a look at coin market cap. So looking at coin market cap, it still looks like the market is not reacting too well on this end, so it's still kind of iffy. I don't know why there's a pump on meme coins right now. It could be for some odd reason. Maybe people are already taking into consideration that meme coin season has started. I do not know, but usually when tokens start to pump like this out of nowhere, it does definitely show some sort of sign of positive momentum in the space. So yeah, all of this is really pumping really good. We'll probably go ahead and take a look at the FOMC meeting. We'll watch it together or something. It's very boring, I'll tell you that. It's very, very boring. Or I could just go ahead and take a look, but we'll see what we're going to go ahead and do right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest crypto news at the moment. Go ahead and make sure to comment down below, and most importantly, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's go ahead and get conversations going. Show me your next project. Show me the next coin you're looking at. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Crypto bills to face congressional committee votes. What does that mean? Yeah, just talking about regulation of, you know, digital currencies because of what happened with FTX. Some BS like usual. BS like usual, you know? Democrats split on GOP crypto bill. Okay, so it's just talking about more about regulation. What's up, Moon Joker? Glad to see you in the chat, bro. There is 400 billion plus on MEXC. You think the bottom was at 22, or we can still go lower? Are you talking about PEPE 2.0? I'm assuming you're talking about PEPE 2.0, right? If we're talking about PEPE 2.0, I think there's still a possibility that we could still go, I wouldn't say lower, but I would just say that there's still a high probability that we could go ahead and still dump a little bit more, right? Like a little bit lower, not too much, not like crazy low, like probably about like half of this, I would say. So if it's at 0.25 right now, we could probably dump to like half of this right now and probably go as low as like 10 to 12. Do you think we're gonna do that? Probably not, because that would be all the way over here. That'll be literally as low as over here. But I do think that we could go ahead and possibly push to the bottom, like around right here, around the 0.16 to 0.15. That's what I would say is a bottom for me. I think that's what will be the bottom. But like I mentioned, we need to go ahead and see how the daily holds as well. So yeah, it could be a high possibility that we could go lower. Go ahead and make sure to comment down below. As you guys could tell, Moon Joker, always active in the community, very supportive. Love that guy. That guy's very cool, and you know, gets the chat going. You know, it makes this chat a lot more entertaining. It makes it a lot easier for myself to not repeat myself and kind of lose my mind of what I'm saying. You know, go ahead and comment down below. Pump any project. Let me know how your day was going. Say anything. Just go ahead and make sure that we could go ahead and get this chat pumping. Hope you pump up to 45 range. Yeah, so I think you said 45 million. I think Hoppy is going to like literally rocket fuel Moon to like Saturn type of stuff. Like I really do think we could go ahead and see a pump this high right here. This is where I think personally that Hoppy is going to go ahead and do. It's going to pump all the way over here. That's what I think. And we do see some volume picking up right here slightly, right? Obviously, it's like the first green day in like over 4 days, so almost a week. So we can go ahead and full on confirm that, you know, we're going to moon. But like based on the analysis that we've been watching very closely, and as well Moon Joker has as well, we've noticed that this pump's very similar to PEPE 2.0. And when PEPE 2.0 does good, Hoppy is like on steroids, like 20 times X. Like it just literally pumps even more, and we just saw that, like literally it's up over 80%, you know. So for everybody that did buy the bottom, unfortunately I'm still trying to, so hopefully I could go ahead and get access to some money to go ahead and buy that this week. But that's the goal, to go ahead and buy some before we do go ahead and break this little purple square, because once we break this little purple square, we are rocket fueling to like the next planet. Like we're gonna literally moon like straight up. Like we're just gonna straight moon, and I think we will be able to delete a zero. Now the thing is, the whole entire goal obviously with these streams and when we go ahead and make these chats is to obviously not repeat the same patterns, right? So like once we do pump to this 0.7 area, I would suggest that we start taking profits from there, because there could be a possibility that we dump around this range again, you know, and this looks very possible. So we're gonna go ahead and leave it as that, and obviously we could go ahead and, you know, dump as low as that, possibly even pump again, be a fake out. Is a typical head and shoulders pattern, and then we dump, and then we consolidate. So the goal for us moving forward would go ahead and be obviously buy the bottoms. Let's not buy the tops anymore. Let's go ahead and buy the bottoms right here. This is the time to buy. We're gonna go ahead and catch a nice pump to the upside, which would be, it doesn't tell me, but we'll definitely delete a zero. So that could probably be like a 10 to 15x depending on how high we pump. And then selling half our bag or 80% of our bag, and then buying this dip right here again, and then pumping that additional 2-3x, and then selling before it consolidates. And it's going to be a rinse and repeat pattern for a lot of these meme coins, especially more with these meme coins that have more volume coming in. Like this one's pumping over 202,000 in daily volume, which is not the best, but it's actually not the worst either, considering there's other projects that are not able to push that kind of volume. And there's only about 3,000 holders, so we have lost a lot of holders on Hoppy, but obviously the goal is to go ahead and get more awareness into Hoppy to go ahead and continue to push up even higher. But I did mention one of the big red flags for myself personally is the fact that liquidity is only locked for about 2 months. So we have to be very considerate about the fact that it's only unlocked or locked for 2 months, meaning they could go ahead and rug pull in about 2 months. So maybe the project could only be alive for 2 months. But the goal is to go ahead and move forward. If we do have and continue to have this kind of momentum in the market where a lot of projects are doing pretty well, the goal would just to go ahead and grab, you know, multiple 3 to 10, 20x's, maybe 5x's, and then ride a new wave and then just slowly build a bag. I think it's a lot easier than always trying to aim for the 10x. I think that's where I went wrong personally, you know, trying to aim for the big 20, 30, 50x. Is it possible? Yes. But you also have to have patience. And let's say, for example, you're running in a small bag of 1,000 or less than that, or a little bit higher than that. It's better to go ahead and diversify yourself into 5 different meme coins, and hoping out of all those 5, you know, we all know maybe 1 or 2 of them is probably going to be a rug pull, and hopefully out of those other ones that you did invest in, you could go ahead and either break even onto your portfolio, or you could go ahead and make a little bit more profit. So the goal would be, you know, to turn, let's say for example, every $100 into $300 to $500 per project. And obviously if you're working with a bigger capital, let's say $3,000, you invest $1,000 or $300 into every project, and then from $300 you could easily go ahead and convert that to, you know, 1 or 2, 3 grand, or even 5 grand. So I think that's a better, I think that personally now thinking, I think that's a way better way of trading these coins, instead of going all in, putting, you know, 5, 10 grand, 3 grand into a project and not being able to pull out that money for the next couple months because you don't have any more money to invest in, you know. And I think that's a better, for me personally, moving forward. I think that's kind of the strategy I'm going to be moving and doing. And I also think that thanks Sam for tuning in. I'll go ahead and for sure read your question right now. But I think moving forward too as well, once we get a confirmation of like what's going on with the market and overall financial market, I am thinking of starting like a, what is it, like a challenge, like a trading challenge, like turning, you know, $1,000 into 10 grand. Like, what do you guys think about that? We could do something like that. I would say, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't like starting with small amounts, especially on Ethereum, anything related to Ethereum, is the fact that you have to go ahead and worry about gas fees. Gas fees are too pricey sometimes, and I think even at $1,000 is not enough, in my opinion. I think you always want to have at least a bag of, you know, 1,200, 1,500. I always say ideally you always want to have at least 3,000. But we could go ahead and make a challenge where you could do like, you know, turning $1,000 into 10,000, because I think especially in Ethereum, you know, with $100, like it's going to be very hard and almost impossible due to the fact that we're gonna have to probably pay $20-30 in gas fees just to go ahead and be able to convert to a more stable asset, right? So Sam said, did you sell Pepe 2.0 on the top? Why are you promoting Pepe 2.0 when real Pepe is out there? Yes, I did make some money on Pepe 2.0. I've been saying this for the last couple literally weeks, and I've also lost a lot of money with Pepe 2.0, and I am still holding on to Pepe 2.0. So I wouldn't say that I'm promoting Pepe 2.0. I'm just doing analysis on Pepe 2.0, and I'm also talking on news related to Pepe 2.0 because I'm very bullish on the project myself. I'm bullish in Pepe 2.0 myself. I'm going to be swing trading that, leverage trading with MEXC link down below, by the way, 200x leverage. I will be swing trading a lot of these meme coins, and I think that's where a lot of people need to go ahead and diversify. I've been trading DeFi for a while, but you know where you could really make a lot of money too is trading these meme coins on leverage trading, which could be like MEXC. It's what I use, for example, right? So you know, maybe in the next couple weeks, coming days, I'll probably go ahead and do a live stream where I'm like live trading Pepe 2.0 or other meme coins with leverage, and you guys could go ahead and take a look at how it works. You know, how I kind of have my setup. I'm really new to leverage trading. I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing around it for about maybe 2 months. I'm a little bit more comfortable now, and I know what to look for and what not to do and the mistakes, because I lost a lot of money doing that too in the last 3 months. Like literally it's been nothing but like a learning lesson for me these last couple of months. Like I made a lot of money. I've also lost a lot more money, but I would say overall it has been a very educational part of my my progress as a trader, and as a, I don't know, as an influencer. I don't know what you want to call it. I guess an influencer, right? But overall, yes, I do trade a lot of these. I do have positions on multiple projects, and I literally got in on the second day Pepe 2.0 launch. So I literally got in like the second or third day. I got in right here, the second day of launch. So why am I promoting Pepe 2.0 to go ahead and answer your question? Was because I'm bullish on this project. So I'm bullish regardless, even if we're at this bottom. You know, I think realistically, can we see a billion market cap? It's possible. For me personally, is we need to go ahead and break 100 million market cap first again and start getting the momentum flowing in, because we were at 13,000 holders and we currently are at 12.36. Yeah, I could definitely go ahead and explain. I'll just go ahead and make sure to subscribe, Sam. I haven't seen you around, unless you're new to the channel, or I probably haven't been paying attention. But you don't. It looks like I haven't seen you here, so definitely go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications, because I will be making a video about leverage trading on MEXC. Because for example, on MEXC, when I was leverage trading, I had a decent bag on my MetaMask wallet on Pepe 2.0. So like on this pump, I was up about like 12 to 13 grand. And then when I was leverage trading, I was only risking about like $1,000, maybe at the max, when I started, you know, buying it a little bit higher, because I saw that it was going to pump. And I only risked maybe a little bit less than $1,000, up to $1,000, and I ended up swing trading this up with leverage trading. I was leverage trading with 7x, and I ended up turning, you know, a couple $100 into like 8 to 12 grand on MEXC, just leverage trading. Obviously, I lost all of it because once we saw this dump, I waited. I sold the top. And then I waited, and then I thought this was going to be a reversal, and I thought we were going to pump even higher. So I got really greedy. I thought we were going to moonshot like this. So I ended up loading up like literally all the money that I made, about the 8 grand. I ended up loading up right here because I thought there was going to be a higher pump to the upside, which you can't predict, right? And unfortunately, yeah, we lost the momentum, we lost the support, and I lost all that money. So you could make a lot of money on leverage trading. You could also lose a lot of money. It's not the same thing as MetaMask, right? With MetaMask, if you buy the top on Pepe 2.0, all you have to do is just wait for it to go up, and you'll still make your money back again. Like for example, Why I'm bullish over on Pepe 2.0 is because we could go ahead and see over 6x from this bottom right here alone. And I think if we do pump one more time, we will probably have a higher momentum due to the fact that the whales know what is a possibility and what Pepe 2.0 could do. But on leverage trading, let's say it dumps 40%, you know, you have something called liquidation. And once you hit that liquidation point, you pretty much lose all the money that you invested. But with leverage trading, let's say you put $100 and you leverage trade with 7x, that $100 now turns into $700, you know, or $1,000 now turns into $7,000. It just depends. You can go ahead and use up to 200x leverage. The higher the leverage, the more volatile and a lot riskier it is for you to lose your money if you don't know what you're doing. I've found out that anywhere between 7 to 10 is a good spot. Anything above that, it's very volatile and very, very risky, but you could also make a lot of money a lot quicker. Not sure if that makes any sense for you, but it's really good because I was mentioning to someone that you could turn, you know, $100 into a couple grand leverage trading with the 200x, but it also means that it's a higher probability that you could lose money depending on where the market's moving. Like if it's up and down, you definitely do not want to be leverage trading. But if we see a confirmation of a bull run like this, obviously leverage trading with 200x would probably be wonderful. You'll probably make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that's how a lot of traders make money. It's leverage trading. It's pretty much just look at it as a credit card. But the thing is, you only lose the money that you put in. So if you put in $100 and they let you borrow, let's say $700, so $600, and you lose, you know, 30-40% of that, if you get closer to the liquidation point, you only lose the $100. You don't lose the money they let you borrow. That's how leverage trading pretty much works. But a lot of people have been telling me about this token dead. I think this token's pretty dead in my opinion. like what are the odds that the token's name is dead and it's actually dead? You know, it's supposed to be like the Pepe killer and all of this. I don't think that turned out too well. I mean, we'll see. Can this recover? Possibly, but so far for me personally, dead looks pretty bearish to me. I'll probably be making a video about that soon, but you know, it could also be following a similar pattern to the Pepe's. Anything related to the Pepe's, it could. You know, we thought we were going to get a reversal candle right here. It didn't, and actually dumped even further. So maybe this could be the bottom for dead and actually not be a dead token, right? And if we do go ahead and swing to the upside, we could possibly go ahead and pull out a 2,000%. So this is definitely on my watch list. I'm going to go ahead and look at this very closely. Obviously, the goal would be to go ahead and get a confirmation, and a full-on confirmation would be for us to hold this square that we're in right now, and obviously would be to go ahead and break above this, break above the second line, the yellow one right here. So the goal would be to go ahead and break above that yellow line, and that could be a confirmation that we will be coming back. And this could actually be a cup and handle pattern, like I've been calling out a lot of these projects. You see, Hoppy's up 100% already. And you're welcome, Sam. Hoppy's already up 100%. So hopefully a lot of these other projects that we get a chance to jump into, we could go ahead and make some decent money. I mean, this one is the one that I really wanted to jump into, and I was really hoping for it to dump down to $40. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case. The worst it did was dump down to $100, and currently right now it's up $140. So about $40 if you would have bought in, you know, that's about $40 plus, depending on how many you've bought. But there's a lot of whales buying this. Like, look, $5 grand. You have I even seen like 20,000. Like this guy at $34,000 worth. He bought in $34,000. Like, this project's going to moon, in my opinion. Could probably be worth more than 150. You know, I was really hoping we were able to see more of a sell, more selling pressure. But it could be kind of like those tokens where it's almost deflationary, where it just never goes down. Currently right now it's at 141 million market cap, which is insane. But this project actually has some real world utility, and you could actually go ahead and use trading bots to go ahead and buy in and buy out. So that is something I will be, I am currently studying a little bit more to go ahead and make a video for all of you and make it a little bit more simplified, so we won't be getting wrecked on any of these markets. So we know, what, so it could automatically buy and sell for us without having to, be there on our screens 24/7. I'm sure a lot of people want to have that. But let's go ahead and take a look at if the FOMC meeting is on. It looks like it might be live now, and if it is, we might watch it. If it's not, then we might not watch it. Is this one? Oh, it's upcoming. So it's about 55 minutes left. We're about 35 minutes into the live stream. Do I really want to go ahead and stream this? I really don't. I think I jumped into, I think I streamed a little bit earlier today. Yeah. I usually stream about 10 to 12, I believe, depending on the time zone. Yeah, so currently right now we might go ahead and look at the FOMC meeting. Make sure to go ahead and comment down below, and most importantly, go ahead and smash that like button. It really does help me. Yeah, I was thinking of that, taking a break and then coming back later. Would you want me to go ahead and stream the FOMC meeting? That's kind of the thing. Like, I'm not sure how many of my viewers actually want to go ahead and watch the FOMC meeting. Like, I'm willing to go ahead and do it. It's quite a boring thing, but I'm definitely open to live streaming a lot more of these, and hopefully we can have something to talk about. You know what? We will go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and end the live stream now. Great idea, Chris. Hopefully you can go ahead and stay tuned and you tune in for the meeting. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and end the meeting, take a break, get something to eat so I can think better, think clear. And we're going to go ahead and live stream the FOMC meeting. And if it does well, if all of you react really well and you're interested into the FOMC meeting, which I have to watch regardless. So whether I live stream it or not, I have to kind of watch it in order to keep everybody updated, right? But if you guys are open to go ahead and watching it together, I'm open to that. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to go ahead and grab some food, take a break for a couple minutes, and then we'll be back in about almost an hour, I would say. So definitely hope I can go ahead and catch all of you. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. Like, comment down below, most importantly, the project you want to go ahead and show next. We're going to do like a shilling contest, all right? So catch everyone on in about an hour.